Hello, I'm AbyaX Toycat, and this is the brand new baby being shown in a teaser from TikTok about the brand new snapshot and beta. And in today's video, we're going to be going through the 7 brand new features that have come to this next update drop, and we're going to explain them in 7 minutes because this is a brand new set of features, and so it's worth sharing. But to be frank with you, this is one of the shortest sets ever, so we'll show you every single feature, what they look like, etc., the other weirder features in this drop, and then we'll go into what it means for the update and drop more broadly, and for the rest of it, because we are coming towards the end, and what we're seeing is, well, interesting. But with that said, this footage is from my editor Harrison, or should I say Herobrine, and the first feature is the baby. Isn't it cute? Then we've got the baby fox, super cute too. The baby goat is kind of fun as well, and then the baby camel is notably massive, because obviously a regular camel is giant, but it is worth mentioning that is a baby camel. This is a baby armadillo. Kind of cute, I would say, whereas the baby polar bear is just absolutely adorable, while the baby llama is the 7th mob, and technically speaking, Minecraft lists the baby wandering trader llama as not being a separate 8th one, but it is one nonetheless. So here are the 8 brand new baby mobs, or 7 brand new features, listed on the Minecraft changelog. It is worth mentioning at this point that yes, technically speaking, there is another variant of the snow fox as well, but overall, what are you expecting as far as major features go? Well, if you play Java, that's it. If you play Bedrock, this right here is the golden dandelion, which you can use to keep these mobs as a baby forever. A lot of people on Bedrock have been asking for this to, when this comes to the game, to allow, villagers to stay as babies, and what has been said about that is no. Here is the list of mobs that you can use your golden dandelion on, and notably absent is the villager, and so, sorry about that one. As far as other changes in this drop, because 7 brand new baby models is cute and it's great, but what else can we actually expect to see in it? Well, honestly, not a lot. Here is the, all of these brand new baby model changes are just that, model changes. The only actual functionality change is that baby axolotls will now play dead when attacked. It's kind of cute in my opinion, but still, this is the only change that we can see on the changelog. The other one that I just have to point out because I think it's funny, because obviously I follow the Java and the Bedrock changelogs. On the Java changelog, they specifically mention that baby, I want to get this right, the baby polar bears will no longer attack foxes. Really weird behavior that was happening to begin with, but still, that behavior has been fixed on Java, while on Bedrock, the changelog says, baby polar bears now attack foxes, and so it's funny. It seems like the two teams were like having a parity meeting, and they kind of slightly misunderstood what was meant to happen. What we can say for sure, though, is baby polar bears do not attack foxes on Java, and so does that mean that there was a funny anti-mistake on Bedrock, or is this a changelog bug, which is a silly thing, but that does happen a lot? I can't actually say for sure, but I felt like I had to mention it here because it's kind of silly. And yeah, that is every single feature in this drop. It's a bunch of brand new models, but the more significant thing might be in how they promoted it, if we can rewind back to that video. Also, yes, I really do just like brunch that much that I can't say the word bunch, but what I also love is this little teaser they showed us for the drop, because I think this confirms one big question that we all have. Is this going to be just a baby drop? And the answer seems to be yes. If you were looking forward to seeing brand new blocks or brands new anything like that, well then, no, this is not the drop for you. It is a baby drop as seen from the way that they are advertising it. But also what is notable is that when they show this video, they show animations that don't match those of the ones in the game. This means that if you want to hold out hope, you could say that, wow, does that hint they're going to change animations? Maybe next week, maybe as like the last big hurrah of this, like a snapshot preview cycle? And I think the answer could be conceivably yes. But also at this point, I think that given how focused they've been on these baby mobs and how heavily they are promoting them, I think that it's something you shouldn't take for granted. And so what I would say, the only thing we can say for sure, the only thing we can definitively take for granted, is the fact that this is going to be a lot of different babies getting updated. We're talking about the substantial portion of the game, the majority at this point. So if they are going for this last couple of weeks, what are they going to do with it? Probably more babies, because if you want to be entirely honest here, this drop is likely going to be coming out in March. Let's call it the end of March. We know 26.0 is coming out very soon, maybe even next Tuesday, actually. We'll see about that, but this is the second 26.10 preview cycle, so they're likely working towards maybe 3 or 4 or more of these before rolling it out. And that means that we only have 2 or 3 more opportunities for brand new content. Will those brand new content batches include animations or maybe even something bigger? Again, at this point, I don't want to be too cynical, but I would say it's rare, it's worth not holding out hope for Mojang to massively over-deliver in ways that they're not expecting to. That doesn't seem to be the current aim, at least with the, I would say, like, the first half of drops. I think Mojang is getting closer to the TikTok drop cycle, where it's like, one is kind of something big, and one of is kind of not. I feel like the Mounts of Mayhem was objectively quite a big drop, and so is this just kind of yeah, we need to get this done while we work on the summer drop sort of content? Maybe. It seems very art-focused, but that could be very good news for the summer drop, if I'm allowed to have my own cope. I think I don't want to cope too much by saying that, yeah, in the next 2 weeks they're going to overhaul some massive system we don't expect. I want to say, yeah, maybe summer is the time we get something big. But for now, this video is super short because I'm not going to pretend that the baby mobs are worth a 14-minute video, as fun as it would be to have one. Otherwise, though, I am still enjoying my little thing around the world. My plan is indeed to be hitting South America in the next couple of days, which will be fun. Never been to that continent before. I hear Colombia is wonderful this time of year. But you know what else I hear is wonderful this time of year? You. Thank you for watching this video, and for indeed following news videos even when they are on the go. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumb. And if you didn't enjoy it, give me the other thumb. And yeah, thank you for going through this one. This should be the last big news while I'm away, because I'll be back. I think next week, if 26.0 does release, they'll probably hold off on releasing a big new beta, and so we've got 2 weeks to wait for our next content drop. Will it include exciting things? Well, let's wait and see. Otherwise, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.